Alrighty. Last time, the Bloodhound Coalition was hired upon by an old acquaintance to help them with an issue between the two other neighboring continents. In doing so, the party was like, yeah, we're going to help them, but they're being shifty as fuck about it. And found out a decent amount about how the Five Kingdoms is run. Also meeting one of the princesses from the Dragon Kingdom, and are part of the way on their journey to the Five Kingdoms continent. They got jumped by freaky fish people, and we ended off right afterwards. After that. So yeah, you guys, it's shortly after a lot of the deckhands are starting to drag these fishmen off of the boat, as order has returned back to the ship for the most part. What does everyone do?
Oh, the fucking laugh is what broke me. Fucking.
Alrighty. So, now that the bodies are being cleaned up and things, what does everyone do now that the event is over? We're like 13 days in, I think, on the 1.5-month journey. Yeah, 13 days.
So this is immediately after the battle, right?
Yeah, like maybe 5-10 minutes afterwards.
Fuck. Latreus is gonna go check on Jura.
She just kind of flicks her blade, and the like bloody ichor kind of splats off, and then grabs a cloth and cleans off the rest of it because you can't get all of it off that way.
Good shit. All right.
They just got me off guard.
All right.
It was unfortunate for that one, let's say.
Yeah, I'll say he's chum.
Just look to the charred remains.
And you look and you see that there is a nice a magic sheen over her longsword. You can tell you're a sorcerer.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a magic sword you got there.
Yeah, it's just a pretty basic enchantment. My father did not want me being unprepared for the outside world.
Okay. Fair, I guess.
She sheaths her weapon and goes to check it. Just kind of goes around and sees if any of the crew hands have been hurt, and any that got a couple of scrapes get a little bit of a lay on hands.
I'll run over and high five Galrah. Be like, sick shot, dude.
He'll just go ahead and just nod and high five you.
Yeah.
I go to the side of the boat and make sure they didn't damage their hull.
Okay. You look over the side of the boat and you can see that like the actual ship is just fine. It looks. What you can guess is that they probably climbed through the cannon port like windows.
Okay.
Or different, like port windows and things, like portholes and things like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Anybody else? What else does anybody have to do?
Go over check to see if Ariza's alright.
Yeah, she's fine. She's taking worse.
She's bleeding a little bit.
Bit.
It's only a little bit of blood.
It's only a little bit of blood. Yeah, Corin just kind of walks over as well. Actually, she has to jump out of the, slide down the mast. Because she was in the crow's nest. and lands and is just like, yeah, you guys handled that quite well. You don't know much about the oceans around the Five Kingdoms, I presume.
Too much.
Right. We've cleared most of it out, but there is still some pockets of danger every so often that will hit. We had issues in the past of the ocean literally not letting us leave.
Oh.
So,
So you guys beat the ocean into submission?
pretty much. I mean, the things that rule the ocean, yes.
How many times did somebody go punch the coastline?
I'm sure there were some regular people who did that thinking they were helping.
Don't they know, Galrah? You can't punch the shoreline. You gotta get in there and you gotta punch the fish. Show them who's boss.
Each fish, every single
Each
one.
and every single one of them.
I'm gonna go wrangle an octopus.
You wrangle an octopus.
I'm gonna curb stomp a Maui.
She nods. Well, yeah, just should have mentioned that one. I don't know how much other people know about my continent. Every person I meet has a different understanding. So
I understand that they're about to go to war.
oh, you see, like she's just like the pain in her soul.
An instant deflate.
Yeah.
The
Well, you should rest up a bit. I do not know when something will hit us again, if it does.
Can I roll perception for fish people?
Yeah, go for it. Roll perception.
I am now shifty of this goddamn ocean.
This is
I will
now
roll perception
this is now the
too.
second tiefling Jazz has played on a boat that's keeping a lookout for fish monsters.
All right, everybody wants to roll perception for fish people. Roll perception for fish people.
I look for fish people.
Oh look, she's just as effective as the last one.
Ariza, you look over the side, you spot one of the dead bodies floating in the water, and your eyes cannot leave it as you're like, I know you're still alive.
Let's see what Golz's perception.
Perception 12. Whisper, you see a school of fish, but no fish people. Tarragon, you look out into the distance, and yeah, you don't see humanoid fish, but you do see many other fish. There's a school of tuna, maybe a marlin every so often. Same thing for you, Latreus.
Hey guys, look, a marlin. We could eat that. Wait, you guys could eat that.
Wait.
Did anybody bring fruits or veggies?
One of the deckhands is like, don't worry about it. We got a store of vegetation.
Good, because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Well, we could farm algae. I don't know what that does to you.
Reyes, how many rations do you have?
60, enough to get there.
Oh
A
no.
month and a half, that's 45 days. Yeah, enough to get there.
Enough to get there.
You guys, you just kind of like check around, see if anything happened. Eventually, it gets to dinner time, and all the crew and captains, and even Jura and Corin are all set across a really long table, just in a lower deck.
Is it just one table?
It's just one really long table.
Man, this tree must have been huge.
A few of you who have a bit more crafting knowledge can see that it's more accurately like a couple of tables bolted together.
Yeah.
You could fit at least like 14 people at this table.
And
At the top of the table.
it's not like you've seen the different kinds, like you kind of understand the technology. You understand the technology from the Iron Archipelago, Galrah, and you kind of understand how Golz builds things too, and you can kind of see like, and like you kind of get the idea of that's how people in Silveria think. But the way that this is made is actually like quite different. Like it's like a different, like it's the similar materials and things, but like the way it's put together is like its own thing.
Okay.
As you can probably tell, and as well as like the boat, like how the boat is put together, of the crafting of a completely different style that's not really seen very often, considering that the Five Kingdoms is relatively new in discovery in the last, like basically the last 20 years.
Okay.
Who the fuck welded the head of the ship here? Why are these just harpoons welded together? Who did this?
There are there's enough seats for all of you guys to sit and eat as well. Just kind of scattered about. Like there's not like there's maybe two groups of two together, but like maybe. But most of the time the people just kind of sit wherever and chat to whoever they're sitting next to. There's no sense of
Latreus is...
Yeah. The only person who sits the only two people who sit in specific areas are Corin and the captain, and they sit at the heads of each end.
You can feel the awkward tension from here.
He's in the middle.
I mean, the captain's just kind of talking with some of his crew members, and Corin's eating and reading her little pocket journal and writing some stuff down every so often. But yeah.
You think they appreciate shanties around here?
You already know they do, because you sang one like early.
I did.
And people are talking, laughing, have a good time. It's, just a bunch of sailors hanging out. A couple of the guys start like arm wrestling. Anyone on watch? There's like one member up on the crow's nest who took his meal to go.
Want to challenge some people to some arm wrestling.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Who do you challenge? There's some humans, some dragonborn, some lizard folk, a couple of halflings.
The Dragonborn sound like they'd be fun.
So you just like tap one of the dragonborn on the shoulder and be like, arm wrestle?
Yeah.
He kind of like looks you up and down and just gives kind of like a here and puts his elbow on the table ready for an arm wrestle contest. Alrighty. This will be an athletics check.
Spicy.
So, if you have proficiency in athletics, you can do so. If not, we'll roll. We'll roll off.
If we cheer her on.
Do you want to cheer her on as the help action?
Yes.
No, I just want to watch.
All right. Well, if a couple of people are cheering her on, you get advantage, but also the rest of the crew is cheering on the other guy. So
I'm cheering on the other guy.
you're all.
Nah, don't give me that. Y'all bullied me in my fight with Cannonball.
Is this payback?
Yes.
Alrighty.
In fact, hold on, maybe I got something for this.
Roll with advantage, Ariza, because you're both getting advantage on this.
I don't have anything.
19.
I could have hasted, but I can't.
Ooh, it's actually pretty neck and neck. You tell early on that this guy's no pushover. Like, he's a sailor. He's got the muscles. He's got the meat. He's a dragon man. He's got this, and he's, like, going for it. But you're like, wait a second. I've got the experience. And you just kind of are able to do, like, a slight change in the way that you're doing, like, Like you're still like keeping with arm wrestling conduct, but you're able to like slightly shift your position to get a better fulcrum and push just the slow just push his arm over the arc and down. And the Dragonborn just kind of looks at his hand on the thing and looks at you and just kind of gives you a thumbs up like, all right. And a lot of the other sailors are like, oh, shit! And you see one of the, like, smaller halfling sailors hand him a bucket and a mop and is like, you lost, go scrub the poop deck. And he's like, damn it. And he takes it and goes.
Wait. Would Ariza have to scrub the poop deck if she lost?
That's up to you to think about.
Probably.
Oh.
Poop deck what I think it's for.
No.
No, the poop deck is actually the back of the ship.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, you guys are eating, having a good time. If there's anything you want to chat about, chat ahead. Chat away.
How you holding up, Galrah?
Just kind of chilling.
Like on the boat, you mean, or with everything?
Mentally.
Kind of all over the place, if I'm gonna be honest. I am happy to be going home, but not under these circumstances.
That's fair. That is fair. Think we'll run into your siblings?
It's possible.
There's a non-zero chance.
It's more likely that we'll run into my brother than my sister, but we'll see.
What is your brother like? You don't talk about your family much.
Because I don't like to give that information away for free.
Well,
As
this
with therapist.
Jello cup slides a cup of pudding over.
Oh fuck! A bunch of the sailors at the table like, where the fuck did you get that?
Liquid gold.
I was looking at it like, what the fuck is this? And he'll go ahead and grab it. What flavor is it?
It's butterscotch.
Butterscotch, oh fuck. So he'll dip like a finger into taste it and he'll be like, huh. I'll accept this as payment.
One of the sailors is like, hey man, I'll give you like 25 gold if you give me that. Like,
Absolutely
that
not.
is
come on.
Only one I have.
Come on.
He like mean mugs this guy as he goes ahead and peels off the rest of the top and actually like licks
another-
the top.
Another sailor pushes him out of the way. 50 gold. I got 50 gold right here.
More.
They both are fuck. They're both.
He stops and he's like 60.
He's like 55.
55. Here you go.
There's a halfling who stops like, wait, he's ripping you off. I'll give you 100 gold for that pudding cup.
Absolutely.
All right.
The halfling can have it.
The halfling has it and literally sprints away. And then like all of the other sailors like are like stunned in silence for that, and then the realization hits. He's got the pudding cup, and all the sailors just chase after him.
Galrah got paid 100 in gold for a bullshit pudding cup.
I love that.
The captain. You said it was the only one. I'll let the fun happen.
How long have you been since they've had any though? Like realistically, how long do you think?
These pirates have never tasted the joyous occasion that is pudding.
The captain sits there and he's like, "Oh, thank
Wait.
God!" And he opens up a chest next to his table and pulls out his own pudding cup and shuts it and starts eating it.
Wait, would these guys have an actual taste for jelly though?
It's
Oh,
like the
no.
really shitty Jello brand pudding cup too.
Yeah.
Oh no, Matthew, I still have a jar of aberration jelly.
You do still have a
God.
jar of aberration
Anyway.
jelly, don't you?
So, all right.
Fish, they would like it.
So, Galrah, does the payment still count?
It does still count. It's even more now, yes. So you wanted to know about the siblings, right?
Yeah, tell me about your brother.
Um,
What's his name?
well, his name is Jorsa. He's Jesus Christ, how old is he? And he like taps his and he's like, wait a minute, how old is he? He's 18. Um, but he's training to become a paladin, so more than likely he will like he might pop up if there actually is the chance of being war.
Okay.
Yeah. We ended up having a mentor for, or they had a mentor for a while. Really kind, I want to say a very kind half-orc man who took after, like, took care of them for a little while. And,
Just them?
yeah, I mean, I was in and out, but I was doing other stuff. I wasn't there that often.
Mm.
Taking care of business, making sure that, you know, things kept, were kept secret.
But you trusted him.
To take care of them, yeah.
Mm.
But otherwise, I knew where he slept, and he knew I could take him out anytime.
Latreus just kind of pulls out his little book and scribbles something down in it. Doesn't show you.
No, he stops and he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
It's therapy notes.
Don't need therapy.
I know, but it helps to keep things organized.
It's just, are you making a file about me?
Everyone has a file. Would you like to see
I-
Golz's?
Actually,
Whatever happened to talk with patient confidentiality?
It's not a thing yet.
It's
I
not
was
a
gonna
thing
say.
yet.
I was gonna say. You show me where I have a license.
Corin just
Show me where I
snickers.
have a license to practice.
Corin just snickers in her book.
he's just like, wait a
Looks
minute.
over at Corin and goes, "Huh, interesting response." Flips the page, starts more writing.
Like, I don't like this. I don't like
Trying to
this.
take my job seriously, considering I appointed it myself. Who the fuck left D&D? Who had the nerve?
Siana.
Siana!
Her internet. Oh no. Her internet. Oh no.
Me.
Yeah, Ariza, what do you think?
Galrah? Galrah, are you here? Galrah! Galrah!
Oh, eyes go white.
Oh!
You'll never know.
Discord crashed. That's fair. Oh man.
Galrah, no!
Be a little for a minute, but hi.
That's fine. Hi.
You
Welcome.
good? You were staring off into space for no reason, Galrah.
Galrah hated that so much he vanished from existence.
He really did. He said, "Huh, I don't know how I feel about that." Leaves.
Sorry, I
Always knew
cast
he was half
banishment.
genie. Man, when he said he was half genie, he wasn't kidding. He really just dipped.
Corin just sitting here. Sorry, I sneezed and I cast banishment. Doesn't have access to that spell. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
Okay. Doing weird shit.
Yeah, tell me more about your brother.
Well, I raised both of my siblings myself. What do you want to know about them?
Yeah, just what's he like? What can we expect? Is he brooding?
No, absolutely not. That is the
Anger
that is the
issues?
brightest. He is the brightest child and the most carefree child that I have ever met. He's the one that actually inscribed all of the like names on all of my weapons.
You're kidding,
Yeah.
right?
No, it was him, for all of them.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that answer.
Yeah.
You're so different from him.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have to worry about putting food on the table, nor was that something that he needed to worry about.
I guess that's fair. Not like me and my sister were very similar. I mean, she was just as dumb as I am. Don't get me wrong. But to be fair, she was my little sister, so.
What was she like?
Very happy. Pretty much all the time. Wasn't really a whole lot that upset her. You know, we lived where we lived, and life wasn't bad. Um, but mom and dad were busy a lot, so it was a lot of me kind of making sure she had dinner. Latreus make sure she does the dishes. Latreus make sure she cleans her laundry. You know, typical older sibling duties. I did most of it for her because she's a kid.
And Galrah kind of just gets quiet, and he's just like, huh, normal, huh?
Mostly. Just mom and dad not home a lot.
And he just kind of gets quiet. Yeah, I'll say that my sister, she's pretty happy, pretty bubbly, but she's definitely not one to fuck with.
Juniper could be very similar to that. She's actually stronger than I am.
Mine is too, and he kind of rubs the back of his neck. He's like, yes.
Just the worst temper tantrums, man.
She had temper tantrums.
Very big tattletale crybaby kind of sister. It's where I picked up bribing people with candy.
And he's just like, no, Delosa, she's the type that doesn't know her own strength.
Gotcha.
And that got her
Juniper-
into trouble.
Juniper knew exactly how strong she was. But she also knew she was little. So that most people would let her get away with it. Kinda like Racket, to be honest with you. Except
that's
not
true.
annoying.
Nope, that's Jorsa, because he when he was younger, he thought he was cute, so he could get away with things. But also we ended up using that to our advantage. Works really well for suckering people into giving the pocket change, actually.
Man.
What?
Just surprising to hear.
Yeah.
You don't talk about your past much, so.
Again, that information doesn't usually come free. You paid a price, so I'm telling you what you asked for.
What if the price is friendship?
And he kind of gives you a funny look, like, friendship?
Yeah, friendship. Like we all are. It's not like we ever exclude you from anything.
So, he has just this really odd look on his face, and kind of a realization, wait, hold on a second, did I?
Did I make friends?
Yeah, he's just, looking to himself wait, hold on a second.
Galrah, you carried me for 8 miles on your back through the woods after I got beat up by a frog demon.
Yeah, otherwise you would have gotten eaten alive. We need you.
You're a good friend.
And he's just like, huh. He touches the bottom of his chin huh.
World-shattering realization.
Basically.
Fair enough.
In fact, you've been beating Ariza at being a best friend. You're probably my favorite person in the guild.
Well,
You're blowing
Ariza
his
is
mind
bad.
right now. He's just kind of just stunned and just kind of just sitting there I have I have friends?
Galrah, think about it like this, right? When was the last time you saw me invite Tarragon to go out drinking or dancing? When was the last time you saw me go shopping with Whisper? Or even ask Golz to make me something?
He's just like, again, just like, wow.
Or ever
That
offered to
realization.
spar with Ariza? Or asked her, hey boss, what's the plan for leadership? That wasn't in a professional capacity.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, we all give each other shit, but like, you're probably my best friend, Galrah.
He's just, yeah, again, it's like he gets quiet as he's just kind of mulling this over. Like, if you look at him closely, you can see the gears just turning. There's a little bit of smoke coming out of his ears.
If you
Like-
listen close enough, you can hear the little hamster on a wheel.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, during this moment of contemplation, so Whisper, you go and ask Corin a question.
Yes.
Huh?
Miss Warren.
Corin's just fine. I don't need the miss in front of it.
You think it's alright if I go ask the captain if it's okay if I help cook for the crew every now and then?
She just kind of like points the book over to him. I mean, go ask him. I'm sure no one would complain about having a good cooked meal.
Only asked to be courteous to my employer.
No, that's fine. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure the sailors would like a bit more than just some packaged rations.
Yeah, Whisper just like gives a glance to like the packaged ration. It's just like the inner Gordon Ramsay.
There's like some cooked stuff on the table right now, but like, and most of it's like vegetables and things that like need to be cooked, or like to get some of the badness out of them that have been on the sea for a while. But
To him, it'd probably be like basic bitch.
yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
So yeah, just go set it up with the captain. I'm sure that there won't be a problem with it. If there's Ariza just playing with with the magnets on her and her brother's bracelet. Aww. Or were you overhearing the conversation about siblings with Galrah and Latreus, Jazz?
Yeah, I imagine that's just kind of how she's vibing now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
she's been left on her own, so that's just what she's doing.
You can just hear the brrrr of the magnets sticking together.
after the question with Corin, he's gonna go up to the captain. Goes the question of if he's fine if.
Oh, you get an easy yes. Like, nobody wants to cook on the ship, so somebody who's willing to is totally good.
Wish.
Jazz, I just imagine that the magnet clackers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those exactly.
Yeah.
Whoever has them, it's those.
It's
Yeah, like the
fucking
rattlesnake eggs.
The fucking rattlesnake eggs. The
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, the night plays out. Eventually gets to a point where people start going to bed. Does anybody just kind of like stay at the table for a little extra time?
Ariza does.
Ariza does. All right.
Galrah probably will.
Whisper gonna get acquainted with their kitchen situation, their galley looks like.
Mm-hmm.
The food.
Latreus gonna go talk to Jura actually.
It's a
Try to-
mess
try
in
to
there,
track her
Whisper. Nothing is organized. Everything's
Their
just
OCD kicking in.
everything's just wherever. I heard you, Matthew.
Okay.
But for those who are sitting at the table, like being Galrah, Ariza, and Tarragon,
Galrah hasn't moved since he was told he's somebody's best friend.
Yeah, he's closest to Whisper as he sees the situation in the kitchen.
Galrah's like kind of staring, like has the 1,000-yard stare, thinking, "Friend, friend," just like like a record scratch of repeating the word "friend" in their head.
Yeah, he's like he's struggling because he's just like, wait, what? Friend? No, wait, but yes?
Ow.
No?
How?
Yeah, Whisper's just gonna go into the roll up sleeves and cracks knuckles, just like, oh, it's gonna be a busy night.
I have fought cave crawlers. I have fought goblins. I have fought orcs, and I have fought a demon. I can handle this mess.
So
A tentacle reaches out of the sink. Jesus Christ!
so for the people who are sitting at the table, well, Tarragon. I mean, Galrah's just kind of in a stunned state that even isn't like registering anything else. But Ariza and Tarragon, you sense a presence just sitting between the two of you. And when you look, you see the purple, featureless humanoid shape just sitting there at the table.
Guess who's back?
But normal person height,
Yeah.
like a just like a 5, but somewhere between 5 and 6 foot tall humanoid.
Delphine's back. Tell a friend.
This
He's so creepy.
this talk of friendship has definitely got me thinking.
Oh.
And oh, share my stories, share things about my families. You already know who my friends are. They're you. Kind of pats Tarragon and Ariza on the shoulder.
Alright. Kind of laughs as like, you consider me a friend?
You haven't abandoned me.
Oh, he's a puppy.
Oh.
Oh, he's a puppy. He's a mind flayer god puppy.
Even
Elder brain puppy confirmed.
Elder brain puppy confirmed.
even after learning about my true history. You saw that I'm not here to hurt you. And you still held on to Phantomite.
Well, we all deserve a second chance, don't we?
I feel that your team will give me that second chance. My family is a bit strange. We're creatures far beyond the stars, of shape and size incomprehensible to those on the material plane.
Somewhere beyond the sea intensifies.
He kind of puts his hand, lays his hand, his palm facing up on the table. But my shape is something that I think all creatures of the mortal plane can comprehend. And you see he manifests a green, glowing brain.
The fuck?
Siana.
Who joined? Oh, she dropped out? Or...
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
You see...
It's a dentist.
It's a dentist.
It's a dentist? Oh, okay.
You see a green, glowing brain manifest from the palm of his hand. This is what I really look like.
Ew.
Or the shape that I take in where I'm from. And you can see when he talks, different sections of the brain lights up as it's the activity going.
That's gross. Don't show us that again. You're gross.
Galrah,
You weren't here.
yeah, you're not here.
Yeah, I know.
Galrah, like your contemplating is interrupted when you see a brain floating on the table.
He probably like flinches a little bit, like, what's that? What the fuck?
Ariza looks fascinated.
Horrible memories.
It
But
just
as
sounds like somebody ripping open two bell peppers. Just ugh.
when you see the brain first, and then you like follow the path of the brain, and you see the purple like silhouetted body sitting in the chair.
He just gets really quiet. Really still and really quiet. Doesn't reach for any weapons or anything. He's just like, okay,
Hand moves
everything
to the
seems
gun.
cool. I'm just gonna watch and see what's going on here.
I exist as a brain floating across the cosmos. Well, I will again when that damn dragon is dead. Excuse me.
Seems that. He's mad. He was pissed.
Big mad.
But yes. It is good to see that your group has stuck together even through vast amounts of uncomfortable knowledge. I sense great things from you.
I sure hope so.
And he makes the brain image disappear.
What the fuck, Juan?
And
Like it or not, we have to be friends.
and you kind of get a warm feeling from him. He doesn't really have a face. So like he's like yeah. And he just kind of looks at both of you, but you get like a warm, positive feeling coming from him. And he just nods. And he kind of looks at Galrah and nods to Galrah. If you ever need me. And he just kind of fades away. But yeah.
Ariza kind of leans over and pats Tarragon on the back.
If he was wearing a suit, though, Maider, that would be really cool.
It is about what he looks like.
My respect for El Sensine would just go through the fucking roof if he had a suit.
Look, man, he wouldn't be such a scary otherworldly being if he wore a suit.
I would be down with it.
No, the idea is he looks like a gray, like the gray aliens, but just like a purple silhouette with Slenderman's face. Like it's like
you good.
yeah. But yeah. So Latreus, you go to find Jura. And she's getting ready for bed. She's taking her armor off. And like hanging it up in her room. You can hear the clink clank of chainmail. I'm guessing you knock or something, or
Yeah, I knock.
it's like the door opens. Hello, and she just kind of like peeks her head around. And you can see now with her more kind of loose like shirt and stuff on. There are dragon scales coming out from her collar and ending up like partway up her neck.
Just noticed you scurried back off to your room after dinner.
Oh,
Everything all right?
I'm just taking some time to myself is all.
All right.
Not a big deal.
Well, a lot of us are still at the table, I think. I think I put Galrah in a weird way, but it's whatever.
You're not the only one.
He'll live. Who put Galrah in a weird way?
Anyway, I mean, he seems a little. He seems like
Yeah,
some slight
there's
things would break his worldview. I
he's got issues. He's got some serious abandonment issues, but it's all good. Uh, he's a good guy. Pretty stand up if you give him a chance. Like trying to think. It's like turtles. You know, they got that hard exterior shell, but on the inside they're real squishy.
hmm
Like that. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are like that.
Yeah, most people are. Don't know why. So much easier just being squishy all the time.
Well, I'm going to take the night.
Yeah, you do that. You have a good night. Was just checking up on you. Bye.
She shuts the door, and you kind of hear a chair in the room move.
Oh God, she's gonna hang herself.
No.
Dark.
She actually goes to sit at her desk and write some things.
Okay. Now, I'll just kind of meander back off and I guess head towards wherever the hell we've been sleeping.
Yeah, you just kind of, there's just some, like, you guys share some rooms, like, you fit
Wait, is
three.
there a top bunk available?
Yeah, so there's like,
Fuck yeah, taking top bunk.
like, you guys are like putting a
want
couple of
top
rooms. You guys are
Too bad.
you guys are putting a couple of rooms that you need to put 3 people within a room, half of each, and like, it's mostly just like 3 hammocks hanging at different levels.
Whichever hammock is the highest, I do like a standing high jump into the hammock.
Wait, did they have a hammock sturdy enough for Tarragon?
I feel like Tarragon probably is sleeping on the floor.
I assumed that in the room with 3 hammocks, Tarragon took up 2.
Well, no, that's the thing.
That's just a theory.
You guys are split between 2 rooms with 3 hammocks each. So like,
I see.
yeah. So
Wait,
wherever,
so who's staying in which room?
yeah, that's another question. Who is sharing the rooms with who?
Latreus and Galrah are probably in a room, but I don't know who's joining us.
I'll join.
All right, and Whisper.
Yeah.
Hey, we get Whisper.
Hey.
Team Stealth. Look, the 3 of us stayed hidden, man. That's all I'm saying.
And
I
then-
can turn invisible.
Golz, do you have Tarragon help you into the top bunk every night?
Yes.
Oh. Tarragon just lifts Golz and puts him in the top bunk every night and then just sleeps on the floor using the hammock as a blanket.
I love that.
Oh, man.
Hammock as a blanket.
Greatly enjoy the hammock.
Yeah. Everybody sways a bit with the boat rocking. Yeah.
I like to imagine Latreus intentionally keeps people up at night by like kicking off the wall of the hammock with his hoof.
If I'm in the middle bunk, you're going to be kicked. Every time I hear that shit, I'm going to condition you. Every time you start like doing that shit, I'm going to just kick your hammock a little bit. Just give it a little tap.
A little
Like,
further
stop.
to the left, please.
What the fuck?
And eventually you guys sleep through the night and gain your long rest.
Woo!
Health and
That heal, Ariza, you need it.
slots and
Man, I needed my spell slots back.
any kind of abilities. Everything is back, boys and girls.
Oh boy, I have my grit back. Can't
Yeah.
wait to
Even
not
my
use them.
parents? Even my parents are back?
Are they an ability?
Nope.
No.
Then no.
Oh. They give me the ability.
They give me the ability. Each of you have different dreams about family and friends. Dreams of starry night skies and dawns and dusks. Of victory and heroism. And you
Man, I
sleep
gotta say,
soundly.
Jacob, I thought you said victory and heroin.
Heroism.
And it took my brain a while to figure that one out. I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, and you wake up. The next couple of days are relatively boring. Let's see here. It's been about...
For Whisper, he's been having a way to pass time.
Yes. Whisper's been having a way to pass time. It actually took you about 2.5 days to organize that kitchen.
Because
And-
there's nothing
Yeah,
else
like
to
I
do. I'd
said, he
probably
was-
help out in the kitchen, at least like to clean dishes and stuff. And if there's any scraps, I'm taking those.
Latreus just keeps offering to teach people who are too nervous to dance how to dance.
Can I roll a luck die to see if I run into something interesting while
Oh yeah,
in the
Korra.
library?
Yes.
Or, well, in Corin's room. You found that book room. You've never asked the person who owns that room.
Oh, I guess I asked permission to go to the book room.
Corin looks, oh, you mean my room? Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there that's bad.
Incriminating.
Yeah. Oh.
Corin, I need your help. Why? I summoned 8 Galrah. How?
I didn't even have books on how to summon demons in there.
I know! I'm just as confused as you are.
Yeah, you guys basically kill time with like small tasks around. It's a boat
Yeah.
trip. You're like,
Yeah, Galrah
Yes.
would also notice that I've been making sweets on the side.
Oh, absolutely. Give them to me.
Whisper's just keeping them away, like, oh, no, they're different.
Give me the honeycomb.
The fact that
No.
I know better than
Yeah,
to
yeah.
sneak and try to take any, but I'm going to try anyway.
So what
Beat
she
his
have to
perception.
beat?
it would be, it should have to beat your passive perception with a sleight of hand check. Or
Oh,
Galrah would.
Wait, Galrah, you can use one of these days to give yourself your pass without a trace.
Actually, no. I just choose to be invisible. What the not?
Just means you roll with advantage.
Yeah, you would just roll you would roll a
Yeah.
sleight of hand or stealth check, or actually it'd still be just sleight of hand. It'd be a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Because he
Okay.
could probably still see you and see a piece of food floating.
Yeah, you'd see the food floating,
Give yourself
but
the
you wouldn't
plus
see
10.
me. You wouldn't
Give
know what the
yourself
fuck
the
was going
plus
on.
10.
Let's see. Oh yeah, and it would be well, no, it's not because it's not pass a trace. It's invisibility. So
Yeah,
it's just
straight
advantage.
invisibility.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just advantage on the sleight of hand. What's your passive perception, Whisper?
Oh no.
This is what she has to beat.
All right,
All right.
let's see it.
You got this. You got this.
And I'm proficient, so that's good.
No.
Okay. Do. I'm gonna roll the dice. It's been a while. All right. 4. And you said advantage, right?
Advantage, yep, because of invisibility.
Okay, that's the first. Let's see if I
She
get.
beat it! She beat it!
Yeah, no.
Give me those sweets.
How many do you grab?
What is available? What has he made?
Whisper, what have you made? Every sweet you grab reduces your score by 1, by the way.
Okay.
So.
Let me roll my cooking thing real quick just to see how well he did that day.
I don't care how good it is. I want to know what you made.
Exactly.
For sweets?
Yep.
Fuck. Here it is. Alright. He had made some plain crepes.
Some flan crepes.
I'm
Plain.
taking 2 of those.
Oh, plain crepes. All right, so you snag a couple of crepes, and every so often, like Whisper, you cook. You're like, you're organizing, cooking, doing all your kinds of thing, and then like 5 or 6 minutes later, you turn and realize, wait, weren't there 8 crepes here originally? Wait a second.
It's just kind of like the kind of real insight to guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
typically it's racket, so I don't know who did this.
You can also get a rough guess of who might be the most prime suspect.
True.
Rolls a 1, blames Latreus.
Rolls a 1, blames
right,
Tarragon.
Cooking.
11.
11. You have
Stuck between.
you have an idea, but there's like 3 people in your head that it could be, so you're just like, I can't just. You're kind of stuck with analysis paralysis on that one.
It's just like, well, that's just gonna be less gold I can make now.
So yeah.
That he knows that there's a little thief about.
It's that fucking halfling with the pudding cup.
Yeah, that's one of the options. But yeah, so you guys, every so often you see Jura and Corin are sparring on the top deck. Corin's sparring with a knight with a dagger, against the longsword, and usually winning.
Usually.
You know what? I'll offer to. I'll ask to spar with Corin. Fuck it.
She looks. You have a weapon?
No. Magic, okay? You seem like the type who can handle themselves in pretty much any situation.
Yeah, sounds good. And she puts her dagger away and pulls out her little pocket journal and flips to a section of it and holds her thumb to keep the book open. All right.
Neat.
And
I'll just start blasting away with fire bolts.
immediately, the two of you start casting fire bolts at each other.
Okay. Okay, Corin.
And she just goes around. You guys are just like shooting spells, dodging each other's spells. You mostly are using your practice to resist different spells. And you get like firebolt. A Toll the Dead comes out. You're really surprised on that one.
But I've seen it before.
Yeah, a Witch Bolt tries to hit you.
If she throws a second level at me, I want to practice counterspell.
You watch and you see her do some very specific spell casting, like motions and words, and you know for a fact, you're like, oh, this is Scorching Ray that's coming out.
Oh man, I want to hit her with a Scorching Ray versus Scorching Ray so bad. Fuck it. If she hits me with a Scorching Ray, I'm gonna hit her with a dual cast Scorching Ray.
So basically, everybody who's on top deck, which is a few crewmen and a few of you guys, watch as 3 Scorching Rays collide in the air with each other, and then you see Corin just do backflips and cartwheels to avoid the other 3. And when the smoke clears, you realize she vanished. You're looking around.
I'll just look around. I know this trick. Whisper does it. Turn around and Psionic Blast.
You turn around and Psionic Blast, and you watch the invisibility blast off of this of a humanoid figure, and then you see that the cloak is left behind, and suddenly you have an arm around your neck and one holding the top of your head.
Damn it!
Like in the position like she's gonna snap your neck, but then she just lets go.
You got me.
And goes and picks up her displacer cloak and puts it back on.
And at this point, this is when Whisper comes up with a pot of soup. Anybody want some soup? I got some left over here.
I just give Corin a fist bump and go, man, like I really thought I had you with that one.
There is an obvious area where none of the crewmates had even gotten close. Like, there's people over like steering the ship, and then like the way to get into the ship's at the front of it, and then everybody who's stuck in the back is like, I need to go to the front, but I don't.
Latreus is just like, man, like I really did not get to shine because we're on this fucking boat, but damn, I think I could have got you.
But yeah, everyone goes and gathers some soup. There's a soup line.
There's a soup line.
Yep.
As sailors,
And
and you guys get some soup.
From initiate looks, it looks like to be a type of shrimp soup.
Ooh.
Tromp.
Shrimp soup? Shrimp soup? Latreus can't eat it.
You also see some leeks and onions floating in there too.
Look, those leeks and onions, but the shrimp have contaminated the soup. You did this to me! Shoveling a mouthful of rations into his mouth.
Corin hands you an orange.
Thank you.
If you don't eat it,
how
if you
many
don't
people
eat, you'll
started
get
eating
scurvy.
that
Eels
soup
are
now?
good for fires.
If you don't eat it, you'll get scurvy.
How many people started eating that soup?
Like everybody but Latreus.
I'll probably say it probably take a couple seconds before they notice, yeah, it's special soup I wanted to try with some new spice I had on hand.
Oh, it's too spicy. It's too spicy for everyone.
We gotta roll con.
I
The
didn't know how much to put in it because it's from the spice pouch.
Oh,
used all
it's the
charges
delicious
for it.
spice, or it's the it's the delicious spice,
The dust of deliciousness.
or it's not the dust of deliciousness. Which one was it called
Horrid
again?
Spice pouch.
Yeah, the spice pouch, the Horrid spice
I
pouch.
used all 10 charges.
Ah!
John! John, no!
I need everybody who had the soup to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Latreus is just sitting around, cross-legged on the floor, peeling an orange while watching everybody struggle.
Sure.
Looks over at Whisper and goes,
Tarragon eats it. Tarragon eats it. That's good soup.
Tarragon
was
the
the
tower is
spice?
unfazed.
What was the spice?
Yes, it's Graham found it before. She called it hot root pepper.
Golz, you're you're like, oh man, that's really good, and then the after effect hits you. Like as you're eating it, you don't feel it, but it's the afterwards that gets you. You're like,
God,
it's so
it's
good.
it's just death sauce.
Ariza, the same thing is happening to you, but at a little less degree.
Could I argue advantage?
Sure.
Fire resistance.
Sure. We'll see
Yes.
that. We'll see what the advantage could help you a bit more.
No.
No.
But it did not this time.
You're just like, oh man, that's really good. Oh, that's a tingle in the back of my throat. Galrah, did you have soup?
Probably not. He's probably still like,
It's been a
No,
whole
I'm gonna say no.
24 hours.
yeah, he'll have some soup. Alright, I'll do it. Why not?
Jura took a bite and exhaled her fire breath.
It's all in good fun to have some.
You forced me to do
It's so
Is this
hot!
a check or a save, Jacob?
It's a save.
this. Save.
Okay.
What was Drew's con save?
Jura
Wait,
had
where's
resistance to
Golz's?
Jura had resistance to fire. Golz was a 17.
Okay.
Jura had a
She
resistance
still
to
felt
fire
it.
damage and felt it. Oh, Galrah.
Almost a 20.
So
I feel
close
so robbed.
Where's
Galrah.
Warren's?
It touches your tongue and your tongue just explodes.
There's a new crack and it's now on your tongue.
Yeah, a crack
Corn
is
has
formed
the
on his,
bowl.
on his mouth.
Corn has the bowl, sniffs it, and sets the bowl back down and walks away.
Come on!
Her face,
No, that's not fair.
and then immediately starts sneezing.
Oh, does she start throwing up
Oh,
over
it
the
got in
edge?
her nose.
It was
Wasn't enough
specific.
for the
It was so bad, it got into her nasal cavity and affected her.
She got
Ooh.
fucking pepper sprayed by soup.
Yeah. And tries to get behind the mast, but is unable to, and just collapses on the floor and starts coughing in pain.
Starts coughing and crying. It's like no, I am composed. I am an adult. It's not fair.
It's the exact opposite of my flavor palette.
Just on her her hands and knees begging to a god who doesn't exist.
Been ruined forever. It's been tainted.
Oh.
Latreus is just looking around at everybody going, Whisper, did you?
You should see Whisper like just like having that nonchalant like. I don't know why people can handle a little bit of spice.
Take a bite right now and roll your
Have
con
some.
save.
No,
Roll
have
your
some.
con save with advantage because you're used to this spice. Some of the Dragonborn are like, man, this is really good. Like a lot of the human and halflings are like dying on the ground, and like some of the lizard folk have gone overboard to try to drown the flavor out with the salt water.
The lizard folk have gone full rabbit and are choosing to drink salt water instead.
There's a
Whisper's
nice
gonna
kick.
get banned.
But there's a nice kick for Whisper.
Oh.
The captain walks up, and he's like a hardy, beefy, like half dragon like person, and he grabs the soup and takes a sip of it, and looks at everybody else. Pansies, and takes the bowl with him.
Latreus is just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
You didn't have any.
You're right. I'm eating an orange and I'm having a great time.
Is
I
it
think it
bad
was
to
well
say
made.
I also have ice cream on the side if everybody wants it?
I would say there's no ice. Like you have everything you need to make it but ice.
Oh, you need ice?
He would to make ice cream.
Never mind then.
I have... No, I don't. What the hell happened to my... Oh, that's right. I swapped Ray of Frost.
Ice, baby. But yeah, so
I don't know my spells anymore.
yeah, the lizard folk jumped overboard. But eventually, like an hour and a half later, like the final person finally gets that spice out of their
It's
like
Corin.
mouth.
Corin is the last one who gets it
Yes,
out.
it's Corin. And she just she gets
Man,
up.
there's like snot and drool
Yeah.
all over this boat.
Like Corin is like covered in like snot and drool, and her eyes are red and puffy, and like
Everybody here is not going to trust another thing you make.
Oh,
You are
Whisper's
no
gonna get banned
longer
from the
allowed to cook
kitchen.
here.
and like you see Corin turn around, like after she finally composed herself, she turns around and is pointing the dagger at him and just let me kill him. Just
Go nuts.
and she charges you.
This is when I start running.
And then so the level 10 rogue is chasing the level 6 rogue around the boat.
We're
It's just
all
the Benny
using
Hill
their
theme
actions
playing.
and bonus actions to dash.
Yeah. Eventually Corin trips and just like tumbles and is just like, I'm done. But yes, after all that, a wonderful day afterwards. A lot of the crewmates are giving each other shit for being wimps about it. Like all the lizard folk are in a corner because they're chastised for going overboard.
Oh.
And eventually, like, the day ends. And Latreus, you wake up on the next day in your normal time.
Ooh.
But there's no sunlight. It's overcast.
Oh.
The air is thick with an ion smell. You probably went above deck to watch the sun. It's the next day. You went above deck to watch the sun, and the captain who's sitting at the helm is just, a storm's coming.
Yeah, I can smell that. Should I wake everybody up?
Yeah.
All right.
What's that for?
I'll go do that.
That was to roll the charges back with the spice pouch.
Right. We got all of them back.
Yeah, I'll go wake everybody up. Let me know if we need a speed boost. I can make some wind happen.
He just kind of looks. The storm itself is not what I'm worried about.
Oh, it's what's in the storm. Gotcha.
He
And I'll
nods.
go below deck. And I'll just walk up to everybody's room, knock politely. Like, hey guys, wake up! Storm coming. Captain thinks we're in danger. Come on, get up. Golz,
So
get up.
nonchalant.
Alright.
Golz, get up. Ariza,
Our
get
lives
up.
are just in
Tarragon,
danger,
come
you
on.
know? Like, we could all die, but come on, it's fine, get up.
And then I creep into me, Golz, and Whisper's room.
Ariza was already awake. Lol.
I just open the door and lean in the doorway and go, "Aw, they're sleeping. Wake up!"
Tarragon just fucking whiffs and tries to hit you with his mace. No, that's not a
I
terror.
thought Whisper was in me and Galrah's
Oh,
room.
you and Galrah's room, I see. Oh, you went to you and Galrah's room.
And
Yeah.
as he does that, a knife gets wedged in the door beside him. Actual dagger.
I've got my hand axes in either arm, and I'm like, well, in either hand, and I'm like, what the fuck?
We're under
Yeah, like-
attack.
Right now?
We will be soon. Get up.
I lay back down.
We're just like claws back in the bunk hammock too, just like.
You guys lay back down and you hear as lightning strikes nearby.
I was like, well, so much for that sleep.
And all of you hear it, and the wind begins to pick up, and the rain, and the thunder, boom, and the lightning, boom.
Man,
Uh,
Latreus
Yeah, I
is
got
just
it.
treating this, hey, go tell everybody we're about to be under attack. Like it's fucking Quicksilver in the kitchen scene.
Oh yeah.
The fucking, ooh, soup.
But yeah, as eventually everybody gets to the top deck, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
After I retrieve my dagger.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and place yourselves where you feel like you would be. I would say Jiro would be standing next to the captain.
I'll be back here.
So which way is this storm?
The
coming
storm
from?
is it feels like it's coming kind of from I don't really have a direction like for the world map. I'm guessing
Just tell me something based on the boat.
based on the boat, it feels like it's coming from this side of the boat.
Okay.
Right side?
Yeah, the right side from the orientation it is.
Golz is gonna go to Tarragon and secure himself with a rope.
So Golz and Tarragon are now secured to each other. All right. Ariza, are you happy where you're at, or do you want to move around the boat at all?
Let me look.
Man, Latreus has got good protection.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move sort of here.
Tarragon, you happy with your position? Wherever you go, Golz goes with you because you are tied. You probably have 10 feet of space between the two of you, but... You're fine. All right. And the waves rush and shake and shift the boat. Lightning and wind and rain. You're cold, you're wet, it's uncomfortable.
As a quick free action, I'm going to link Aura, Ariza, and Latreus to me.
Okay. The three, Galrah, Reza, and Latreus, you feel the ping in the back of your mind.
Okay.
Latreus is just gonna smartassly say, "Okay, thanks everybody for joining. You're probably wondering why I gathered you here today."
Ariza mentally is just like, oh, it's just another therapy session.
Oh.
You guessed it. Today's topic is the whirlwind that is your feeling.
No.
You
I blocked the tray specifically.
two lightning strikes land to either side of the boat, and a torrent of water begins to whip up in a water spout next to you on both sides of the boat. They bend and curve at unreasonable angles, landing on the boat. in between, in two specific areas. As when the swirls retract, what is left are two water elemental creatures.
Son of a bitch.
Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh, hey, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. How many elementals? 2, I think.
We also have that connection for 7 hours. Ooh.
I rolled bad.
Okay, there's everyone's turns. I had to add turn. Yeah, so did Jura.
Okay.
Jura rolled a 5. What about the 2?
Oh, she has 0 dex.
Okay. All right. Everyone, go ahead and get your stuff fixed.
Put it.
You already put it. All right.
I'm not in the turn order, Jacob.
You're not. Oh, right, because I deleted the old goals.
Yes.
Show us the new Kanye.
Show us the new Kanye. Maider, you can fix your number in the turn order. There you go. Thank you. Damn, there's some. We've got some bad initiative rolls this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Whisper goes.
Before Galrah.
Congratulations, Ariza. The first time being at the top of initiative.
Woo!
Woo!
Tell us, Ariza, what are you going to go do to celebrate?
I'm gonna stab some hoes.
I'm going to go to Disney World.
Juan, what's your dexterity mod?
Dex, I think it's just 1. Let me
Just
double
a
check.
1. Okay, then. Oh, you
I
should be-
think.
I think you're correct. All right, Ariza,
He's got a +1. Looks like.
you get to go first.
Yeah, Dex is a 1, yeah.
Alright. So I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made last time. I'm gonna activate the Radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Haha, it's a 1.
Another great Hemocraft die from Ariza.
Alrighty.
And now we're gonna go double stab this guy.
Okay, let's see you roll some attacks. At this point, most of you have magic weapons. Oh, you hit both times.
Woohoo!
Alrighty.
So that's 2d8s plus 6.
Uh-huh. Well, what's your dexterity mod?
Plus 4.
So it'd be +8 plus, or well, okay, it's +4 +2. Yeah, you're more accurate on that. Or wait. You have a 4 on your mod, right?
Yeah.
And they're +1 rapiers, right?
Yes.
Then it's only +5
Oh,
for
shit.
damage. It's fine. I can just reduce 1 from each, and then go ahead and roll your radiant damage.
Damn.
You get it twice, or yeah, you get it both times because it's the same weapon.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you right.
3.
Alrighty. Yeah, you. The resistance of the hit, as if like stabbing a regular physical body, is there, and you realize it's because you have magical weapons, and then you blast it a bit with radiant damage, and that's your turn.
All right.
And the elemental is not happy about that, as it raises its trident. And you see the trident itself become covered in an icy coating as it stabs at you 3 times.
Multi-attack, you say?
Yep.
Did you say it has?
17, 26, and 24.
So, like, all of those are gonna hit.
Cool. Sounds good.
Even the 17?
Yeah.
Wow, you have low AC.
I have a 16.
Same! And I don't have armor!
So from just the attacks themselves, you take 26 piercing damage,
Oh.
as well as as well as 24 cold damage, and you are slowed 10 feet until the end of this creature's next turn.
Oh. Ariza's not looking so good, guys.
Right
All
off
right.
the bat, Ariza almost went down.
Whisper, you're up.
10, 15, 20.
Fine. Fine.
I
Yeah,
got a
I
17. Yeah.
think she needs help. So, guess what's coming out?
Side dagger. You miss.
That's a crit.
And then you crit the second hit.
Just the weaker one.
Yeah. But it's still the first one you hit with sneak attack. So its amorphous body dodges the first hit, and then the second hit you get it right in like a squishy core, and just
14 times 2.
it's like wait, yeah, 14 times 2, so 28.
I think. Don't quote me on that.
Alrighty.
Psychic damage.
Yeah.
Woo.
You hurt it pretty bad, but it's still standing.
I know.
Alrighty. Galrah, you're up, because that was all three of what Whisper can do.
I really don't know what to do here.
Yeah.
Well, this guy hasn't done anything yet, has he?
Nope, his turn hasn't come up yet.
Okay, cool.
Meticulously so.
I'm going to just go ahead and engage with this guy right here.
Okay. Alright, you gonna hit him with one of your weapons?
I am.
Okay.
I'm going in my sheet to do this.
Mm-hmm. And these are just basic weapons, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately. All of them, well, all of them except for Sunshine are mundane.
Rough.
Alright. Unfortunately.
You do
That's the
not
first.
hit with the first one.
Yep.
Yep. And the second, you don't hit with the second one. Your battle axe, it's just dodging with its liquidy form, splitting and avoiding.
He's probably frustrated, like, nah, what the fuck?
No, what the fuck? All right. Anything else?
That's all that I can do.
All right. Latreus, you're up.
You know, I'm pretty useless right now. These guys are made out of water. But I'm mad at the ocean. So, yeah. I'm gonna dual Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And I'll send 3 of the Scorching Rays here and 3 of them there.
All right. Sounds good.
And I'll give off my little boof of heat. That way everybody up here gets to stay a little drier. So we'll do 1, 2, 3.
You hit the second 2 on the one that's in between Ariza and Whisper.
4, 5, 6.
And then you hit all 3 on the other guy.
Cool.
So 4 d6s and then your 6d6.
Wait, 4 d6s and then my 66? What?
Because you're hitting with. So
Oh,
you,
right.
You hit with 2 and then you hit with 3. Yeah.
And this is a +1 focus, so it's plus
So-
2 for the first one.
Yeah, +2 for the first one, +3 for the second. So 17, nice. You blast it, and it seems to like lose that one that jabbed Ariza seems to like lose a bit of its shape. After
And then
that,
23 for the one that Galrah missed.
fighting Galrah, and that one is freshly hit. It steams a bit from the damage, but it's not nearly as hurt as the other one.
Fuck the ocean!
All right. Anything else, Latreus, or are you just gonna chill out up there?
Yeah, I'll chill out here.
Okay. The one next to you, Galrah, was not happy about you engaging it in combat.
Yep.
As it looks at you and you see the trident it grabs start getting covered in that icy sheen like the other one was. 1, 2, 3. 24, and I think only one hits.
Only the 24 hits.
Okay. So you take 12 plus you take 18 damage from the trident as it stabs you and chills you.
You mean 18 in total?
Yeah, 18 total.
Okay.
As it stabs and chills you to your core.
You should be about ready, huh?
He's
Alrighty.
just like, oh, I'm taking this.
Golz, you're up.
Alright.
Try to be nice to them, you know.
Correct.
No, don't attack my frontliners. What
No.
will I do?
No,
Yeah,
it's
like-
not like it's their job to be attacked. No.
Well, let's use.
Is your Bluetooth on?
Yeah, worth it.
Yeah.
6 charges of magic missile.
All right.
Oh my god.
So
Fuck it up. Fuck it up, Juan.
a level
Fuck it up.
6, a level 6
I gotta
magic
think.
missile.
I gotta see how many darts that is.
That's 8
Okay.
d4s plus 8. Oh, plus. Yeah, plus
No.
8.
Yeah. 8. Yeah. 8d4 plus 8.
Are you hitting one or are you splitting it?
I'm only hitting the one in front of Ariza.
Okay.
So yeah, 8.
Fuck him up. He's a PNG.
They aren't PNGs.
He will be.
He will be.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
hold on. He did it wrong.
I
That's
add
supposed to be 8
7,
d4 plus
so it's
8.
21.
Yeah.
Or no,
21
20. It's
plus
just
the force.
20. Yeah. So
Yeah.
either way, yeah, it's you blast it a bit and it starts losing some more its form, but it's still holding.
Let me see if I have any other bonus action that I can do. No.
No. Okay. Jura, you're not gonna move. You can only move 10 feet away from Tarragon, so you're not gonna move.
I guess I'll move here.
Okay.
That's good.
Jura runs up here and, unable to join combat, instead goes to assist. Goes to assist Ariza.
Yeah, hold the hell
Instead.
back and-
No, she's going to use Lay on Hands.
Oh.
And she's going to give you 30 health, Ariza. She just burst heals all of her Lay on Hands onto you. She's like, oh my god!
Oh, thank God.
That's her main action. Is
I can see. I can fight.
Hers looking a lot better.
Yeah. I bet. And then I'm just double checking if this is a bonus action. Nope, that's an action. Yeah, that's all she's going to do on her turn right now. As you are now looking so much better. Tarragon, you're up. Do you walk up and mace the dude? Yes. You know, you can just, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, you hit him. With your magic mace, right? The one that Latreus gave you? Yep. All right, so go ahead and roll a d6 plus strength plus 1.
It's the magic maze. Yay.
Fucking 18 damage. And you just wallop it, and its helmet just spins around, and it looks over at you as its body form reshapes to, like, fit in the helmet.
Spins around. That helmet is dented into a C shape.
Alrighty. Anything else, Tarragon?
Did I describe what the mace looks like?
No. That's it.
It is a little elephant head with horns and everything.
That's cute. Tarragon, you do have spells and stuff left, just so you know. You have those back.
You have a lot of your spells.
If
If not all of them right now, because we long rested.
Ariza, you're up.
Woo! I did not take kindly to this thing stabbing me.
I doubt that you would have.
So, I'm going to bloated agony it,
Ooh.
and I'm going to amplify.
Ooh.
3 to me.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to whap him twice again.
How do you bloat water?
She can because of a ghost slayer. She does not need the creature does not need to have blood to be affected by her blood curses.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why
If she
Ghost
wanted
Slayer.
to do that without Ghost Slayer, she had to like amplify it to do so.
And only if it says. So yeah, you hit the first one. Like,
That's fine.
I got you, bitch. And then wait.
So that's a perfect 8.
Ooh.
And another.
More 21 more damage as it starts to lose. It's really losing its shape. And it looks back to you. As it grabs its because I guess that's all you can do. You're not going to move or anything.
No.
Gotta roll this.
Didn't she
Okay.
have advantage?
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, so I
So
can technically
roll another attack with advantage. Yeah. Oh, you hit the second one.
All right, we're gonna roll another damage.
I mean, you could always roll again to see if you crit because you're still on the.
No, it wasn't a crit.
Okay. So yeah, you did 7 more, and then your radiant.
And 2.
Okay, and then 9. So it's still it's just bubbling. Hey John, one more time. What's the feat that you took that gives you the swim speed?
Mariner.
Mariner.
Mariner. Why can't I find that feat?
What's a fighting style initiate feat?
Oh, fighting style initiate. Ah, right. That's what you did. That's why I'm confused. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, it's not happy about what you just did, Ariza, either.
Okay.
Like, it's got 2 people, but you are looking better than you were. It would have changed targets, but there's no reason to now that you have a second wind. And it's gonna take 3 stabs at you. I hit all 3 of them.
He's gonna take a 1d8 necrotic.
Perfect. That's fine.
That's
All right.
5.
It's still hanging in there as like it dries up a tiny bit. Ah, okay. All right. Okay. I just had to double check Mariner. All right. Either way, you're gonna take 3d8s plus 12 damage. As it does 25 more damage to you. Just stabbing at you. And then it's gonna do one tiny shift over here and end its turn. Whisper. You're up.
Went for the double stab.
Alrighty.
The first one.
First one misses. And the second one hits.
Always the second one.
And you stab it with your psionic dagger, and it just kind of stops, locks up a bit, and the water just collapses with the armor and weapon clattering to the ground, as it is now just a pool of water. All right. You're gonna move. You still have 25 or. I don't think.
Right here, 5'10". I have 20 more feet.
Okay. So you can still move if you wished. Alrighty. Galrah, this bitch, stabbed you.
Yeah. So with my bonus action, I'm going to switch weapons
Okay.
to my moon touch rapier
Alrighty.
because I don't have any other magical melee weapons.
Yep.
I have not been gifted. So I will do that, and I believe it's a D8 of damage.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay. I'll have to add that.
And you can use your dexterity for it too, so.
And I'm proficient, so that's a +3. Cool. That's the first.
Oh, it is. You hit the first one.
Cool. That's the second.
And you hit both, actually.
All right, perfect. D8.
As you stab through it, you feel the resistance as if you're stabbing an actual physical thing and not, or like a solid thing and not liquid. And it's surprised. It's surprised.
Okay, cool. All right, this is for the first. Wow, spicy. And this is for the second.
Okay. All right, better.
Tasty, tasty 1 damage.
Yeah,
We eat those.
we love those.
When it speaks, Galrah, you kind of catch a little bit. You hear like, what? Pain? But it's still like saying things that you don't quite understand, but they sound familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they do.
Alrighty. Latreus. Or are you going to do anything else, Galrah?
Nope, that's all.
Alright, Latreus, you're up. Jura's just like, why am I playing medic?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. And Latreus is just gonna yell, "Hey, you can't talk to him that way!" And I'm going to. You said there's a lot of rain here, right, Jacob?
Yes. It is a considerably heavy downpour.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll dual cast a firebolt at him.
Okay. So firebolt, all right. Pew pew. 2 shots.
1 and a 2.
The first one misses, but the second one you nail him.
Cool.
The first one fizzles up in the rain before even getting to him.
I do 6 points of fire damage to him.
Alrighty. Yeah, he is losing some of his shape. Yeah, I guess and that's it for your turn?
Yep, that's me.
Alright, it's the water elemental's turn. Okay.
Actually, no, I yell one more taunt at him.
Mm-hmm.
Your dead friend looks like my mom!
Vicious mocker.
Dead?
Yeah.
It is not happy. It's going to take 2 stabs at Tarragon and 1 at Galrah.
Come fight me, bro.
So, first 2 on Tarragon,
Nah, come
18
on,
and a
fight
20,
me, bro.
and then on Galrah, 11. I think I hit Tarragon. I think I hit Tarragon by...
Did you finally hit Tarragon?
No, wait.
It's
Tarragon.
been 11 years.
What's your AC? Okay, I did hit Tarragon.
Oh, Matt. Yeah.
Matt.
It's been 11 years.
And it barely makes it through your armor and just kind of sticks into you with the middle tip of it as you take 5 damage.
You know what, Siana, you left it here. I'm eating your applesauce.
No!
Yep.
And
Should have came and got it, nerd.
it's gonna move
My applesauce now.
40 feet
No.
away. I think that's 40 feet. So Tarragon and Galrah have an opportunity attack as it moves away.
Alright. Cool. Nope, that
you
didn't
miss.
Need to do that. That's a D8.
Wait, that's a D8.
Whoops.
That's a D8. Hold on.
Tarragon, you miss your mace. That's fine.
Oh, I missed.
Galrah also misses as it
Man,
just
you
Yeah.
rolled a 2nd to 6.
amorphously moves by.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Golz, it's your turn.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, roll 2 beams, baby. Pew!
Not reading those things.
Plus 9.
You hit the second one.
That's a D10.
Oh. As you blast it, as it just loses a bit more shape, but it's still up. Anything else, Golz?
Nah, that'll be it.
Okay.
Why is it running from us?
There's repositioning.
Porque no los dos.
Oh.
Just like, that son of a bitch! Get back here!
Jared, be careful, he's baiting us.
I know that. She's gonna cast Bless at first level and give Galrah Whisper and Tarragon Bless.
Sweet.
Yours? This one's fine.
So is it for like the next minute?
Yeah, for the next minute you have a D4 to your attack rolls, saves, and ability checks.
No, I'd like to try not to stuff half of fucking people.
Get back here and fight me! That's all she could say left. All right, Tarragon, you're up.
Big Buddha.
She's 35 feet away from you, or it's 35 feet away from you, and you can only move within 10 feet of Golz unless you drag him, and that reduces your speed in half.
I would argue that it doesn't affect Tarragon at all because he could easily pull goals.
Well, you could argue that if you were in the game.
Oh!
Could I argue since I didn't use my movement, I can
Then get
do
out of
it
the way.
with Tarragon?
It's the fact that wait, Tarragon counts as one creature larger for when carrying things. Never mind, you can drag Golz. I just realized Tarragon counts as one creature larger when lifting and carrying things.
Also, Golz is small, so Tarragon could technically be a mount for him anyway.
Do you have 35? I think you can only move 30 feet. But you can move 30 feet.
Are you asking Maider or me?
No, Maider.
Maider.
No.
You could get within range of him and drag Golz with you.
Yeah.
If anything, you could argue using momentum and using goals as like a makeshift bonk and hit him with the extra 10 feet of rope.
She's not
Stop arguing!
She's not a giant barbarian. They literally can throw people.
And boulders.
Are you just gonna
Rip a
run up
boulder
and
right
use
out
your
the ground.
mace on this again?
Latreus is so happy to see Tarragon using the mace that he bought him.
That's my boy. Oh no, my boy. Father,
My
help.
boy!
My boy.
My boy!
My boy.
Arthur! I got a plan!
I'm gonna try inflict wounds this time. All right, so when you roll your attack, add a D4 on top of it, because you get, or roll a D4 first, I'd say, and then you just add that to whatever you roll for your attack. Because of bless.
Bless up.
Bliss.
Bless up. So it's because you're blessed by Jura, so you have a D4 to your attack roll to hit. So just roll a D4 and then roll the attack. So you add that to your
add a
attack.
Jeez. That's a damn good roll, Mater.
Made it rolls really well. So yeah, you just walk up and
That's a 29 to hit.
whoa, wait, where'd you get your plus 12?
Uh,
Did you add the 4 to the I see. No, yeah, that's great, actually. That works. So she did it in 2. You could have just rolled it normal, and whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you hit with a 25.
Roll damage. Drink the water. Oh god, is the elephant gonna drink salt water?
18 necrotic damage as some of the water begins to dry
That
up.
water just turned black.
As the water elemental's like pulling the black chunks of necrotic out of it, and it like starts shrinking and losing more form. Good hit, solid hit. Is that your turn? Yep. Alrighty, Ariza, you're up.
Ariza, you could dash and do one offhand attack. It's considered a bonus action.
Ariza, I could.
Or will you?
And that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, since I'm gonna dash, I'm gonna make it so I am...
Have advantage. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
At least dragon spicier today than usual.
Yeah, you hit it with your offhand. So just the weapon damage.
I thought she had the dual wielder feat.
Well, she does with the dual wield. I'm just saying none of that none of the crimson right damage.
Pain.
Alrighty, 10 damage as you stick it, and it looks at you and looks at the elephant, and it's just like you can see there's a little bit of stress and fear on this creature's face. Anyway, all right, that's all you can do. Whisper. You're up.
Whisper, why are you pink?
That was just so I knew if the psionic link thing's active.
Yep.
Bonus action dash.
All right.
Yeah, no, do me a favor.
I'm gonna stab it.
Let me
All right.
back to usual.
No, let me just
Roll a regular stabums.
roll the d4. Close the 2, add it on to...
Yep. You hit it with a 22. Stabbing water. Hey, Latreus, you got your wish. You see people punching the shoreline.
And I got sneak attack because it's next to people.
Yep.
Thank God. Somebody's got to do something about these outrageous criminals.
The ocean.
Yeah, no, the sushi today packed
20
a bit
second
of a
damage.
punch.
Nice. It is barely hanging on to form, but it is still there.
Galrah, steal the kill, shoot the thing.
All right, that's
What
all
do
that
you
Whisper
mean
can do.
steal?
Galrah, you're up.
Steal the
Swear to
kill,
God,
shoot
it's
the
not
water.
stealing the kill.
Steal the kill, shoot the water.
It's called teamwork.
It's teamwork, goddammit. Alright.
Turn
I'm
your
gonna
actions
go
to
ahead
Kill,
and
shoot the water.
go get sunshine.
Alrighty.
Pocket full of sunshine.
He's got a pocket full of sunshine. He's got a new friend, and he's gonna sunshine. Whoa, that's a gun. Blow him away.
Blah blah. You missed the first shot
Yeah.
as it just kind of opens a hole in its amorphous body and dodges, and
Blow
you
him away.
nail the second shot.
Do distance plays.
It kind of reminds me of that ASDF bit where it's like, hey guys, check out my new camera. Shoots one of them. Oh wait, this is the new camera.
Yeah.
Roll that spicy dabblage.
The dabblage.
The dabblage. The dabblage.
Doing it from the
Just hit it.
sheet. Do I just click on the actual damage area?
Yeah, I think you click on the numbers. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, that didn't work. I don't remember how to do it off the top of my head.
Okay. 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 D8 plus 3. It's been a while since I've been my child. So.
Glow.
Did you say glow?
Glow.
Like
Oh, I didn't even roll the plus the D4.
No, you didn't.
I'll do that in a second.
Doesn't matter. You fucking nail it, and it just blasts
Okay.
the helmet off. And then the body seizes up and just collapses into armor plating and the weaponry and water.
Man, I was really
Cool.
worried that it was gonna try to like do a spell on you guys, so I could have counterspelled it, but
It's okay.
It had a
I
different
want
special
the
effect.
trident though.
It had a different special effect. There are 2 tridents.
Yeah, I want one of those tridents.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
Can I inspect the armor, see what it is?
The armor is nothing too interesting. It's just like I think it's plate mail, if I remember correctly.
We're at 18510. Right?
You're at 18560.
60.
Oh, I need to
Mm-hmm.
do that.
You gain experience, and after that, the storm begins to calm down. As it's still raining and still a bit windy, but like the thundering tides and roaring of the waves has really calmed down. But yeah, so you want to go check out one of those things, stuff, tridents. That's the word.
One of the tridents.
Yeah.
You look at the trident, and they are magical, but they have no secondary effect. They are just a magical
Small
weapon.
trident.
They're just a magical weapon.
I'm taking
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I want one.
They are a basic trident that is considered magical.
Gonna be hard to pick one up because I picked one up.
Oh.
No, I told Jacob I was gonna grab the one that was over here, where the first guy died, and Galrah grabbed that one.
If you want it, you can have it, John.
What are you gonna do with a strength weapon, Dex boy?
Um,
No, it's versatile.
no, it's not. It's not finesse.
It's
It's
not?
Tridents are
versatile.
not versatile.
They are versatile.
versatile,
They are not
okay.
finesse. Versatile is when you switch the damage die.
yeah.
Finesse is when
Versatile
you
is
can switch.
two-hand.
And-
Two-hand or one-hand, and then finesse is Dex.
Yep.
What nice.
You check.
Not my,
Yeah, not your style.
not my style.
Then why'd you go for it?
Well, I wanted to check it. Damn.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta look at what kind of armor it has.
Holy
it is.
shit.
You look, Ariza, when you check the armor, it is just plate armor, just basic plate armor.
Lame.
I forgot I have a +5 to ram people now.
So yeah, that's that.
It's a what? A D8 to D10?
It's a D8. It's a D6 to D8. At least that's what it is on my character. I can look up 5e weapons. That's what it was for the monster sheet. So. Yeah, D6 to D8.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah. God, Ariza, boats and you do not mix at all.
They don't like me.
No.
Which is weird because you minus Kyoko on the boat.
Yeah, well, she was stupid strong.
Jura's just kind of
She
like.
was stupid strong.
Jura's just kind of like, I didn't get to hit it. I'm so mad.
To be fair, Jura, nothing came up and hit me. Do you want to have a sparring session?
No, I'm fine. I had to protect the captain. That was my job.
I mean, I sparred with Corin, and I think I did pretty good. I could spar with you. I'd say we're on par.
You feel
Maybe even equal levels, if you will.
you feel cold steel against your neck. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I do. Shield. Just bink it off. Just,
Are-
yeah, I do.
Are you confident in that? Are you confident in that shield?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Hit me.
where's Corin's character sheet? Where's her character sheet? What What's her proficiency bonus right now? It's
Don't worry, guys.
fucking
I can take it.
No, you
As we
can't.
see him get
Latreus,
blasted off the
why?
ship.
Hold on.
As we see him get blasted off the ship.
Yeah.
Latreus is blasting up.
Hey, Latreus,
Mm-hmm.
what's your AC
Roll.
with the shield?
16. Oh wait, with shield 21.
Yeah, she wasn't too serious about it, and you're able to push it away from your neck with a shield. As I rolled a 20 with a plus 12.
Latreus just looks up at the sky. Dumb luck blesses me again.
Corin just kind of spins the dagger in her hand and puts it in her pocket. I wasn't gonna kill him yet.
I'm gonna die after this mission's over.
And yeah. For the rest of the day, you guys mostly stay under deck because it's just still raining and still windy and cold, and you're all drying off. That was day
Latreus
17.
is just offering burning hands.
Um,
Or no, he'll create a little magic bonfire and be like, anybody want to get in on this warmth?
Right. We'll sit very close to it.
Yeah, Galrah will too.
I'll make it a 10 by 10 bonfire with the crate, or with the control flames.
all right, as you focus on controlling those flames.
I don't let it burn the ship, so it's just like levitating off the ground.
Yeah, fair enough. And everybody goes to kind of warm up. And eventually you guys just kind of wait out the day to get the storm over with. And it takes about 5 days for the storm to end. You guys can get a long rest.
Nice.
Nice.
Is there anything else anybody wants to talk about on boat? You have, let's see here, I said 5, that was, it'd be 22 days on boat. You have about 20 more days. And it's going to be uneventful, to say the least.
Hey, Corin, can I pick your brain for a bit? I have some concerns about this plan.
She looks and puts her quill down. Do you think we'll last that long? Tarragon going stir crazy.
Tarragon also does not do well on the ocean.
She looks concerns. Yes, I mean obviously.
So I talked to Jura to try to get like an idea of what are the leaders of the Five Kingdoms like, and I think my biggest concern is this ruler of the Dragon Kingdom, Chavami, however you pronounce his name. He seems like the type of person to not like being bored, and kind of strikes me as a little bit of a warmonger. What makes you think you claiming the island for yourself is gonna stop him from just marching his troops straight through?
She kind of
He didn't exactly wait for you to come home with his daughter to get your permission for war, and frankly, from an outsider perspective, looks like he sent you on a wild goose chase to look for his daughter in another country so that he could do this.
She places both. Yeah, Jazz, I know, right? She places both of her feet down off of the table and just kind of like taps her foot. I am working on this plan as we go. I had about 20% of a plan when I found you guys, but I knew I had a plan.
Okay.
And
it kind of seems like he's just gaslighting the Aarakocras into joining him by buying their vote for war.
The main thing that I need you guys to know is it's your job to take the island for me as a strike team.
How big is the island?
It's a small island with a with a hill in the middle of it that has the command point on top of that hill.
Okay, so we need to be geared for war, not for an adventure.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why we're stopping off at my home. We're going to help you with that a little bit.
Okay.
I will.
I was gonna say, I know some of us aren't exactly geared for close hand-to-hand combat. Like, don't get me wrong, I could handle my fight with hand-to-hand, but a shillelagh is a shillelagh. And I can only shield myself so much. I'm only gonna block your dagger so many times. You know what I mean?
She nods.
And
It's
while it's impressive that I can cast quicker than you can, I can also tell that that's not your specialty.
yes,
But you're strong with it.
I know.
So I am concerned that even if we do claim this island, what's gonna stop him from just steamrolling through and continuing to bring war?
I need to get home to start working on the other part of my plan. That's
Okay.
another reason. I need to talk to some people.
It feels like he's the problem.
Oh, you're right.
And it feels like Jura's the replacement. And it doesn't feel like Jura's ready or even wants that responsibility.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill my dad.
No, I'm not gonna say, I'm not saying you're killing your dad. But imprisoning him, or labeling him a mad king, that is an option.
We're not gonna. I don't think completely disgracing him is the right answer either.
I don't think anything less than will stop him.
I need to bounce some ideas off of my other father and mother when we get back home.
Okay, are we gonna get to meet them?
Probably. There. Yes, I think. I don't think you'll be in the chamber, but there will be a bit of a mingle.
Who's your other father?
He's
Jura spoke of Chloe's Aunt Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Harok,
Who's Harok?
the hero of the lizard folk.
Oh, okay. So there is a reason they were on the boat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What did he do?
He was a ranger.
Okay.
Good with animals.
All right. Well, that's neat. So what exactly made everybody heroes? Like, was it what they did, or was it weapons they inherited? What? Were they kings and queens? I don't...
A bit of all.
You guys have a weird government.
A bit of all, but that third one. We fought the ocean.
Yeah, I fought a blizzard. Congratulations, we've both fought nature, but...
No, you don't understand.
I really don't. Like...
There was a dragon in command of the ocean.
What color was it?
It was a strange
It wasn't purple, was it?
It was a strange aquamarine color. Something I'd never seen before.
Latreus just kind of has a flashback to that puzzle.
Yeah.
From the tower, and is just like, wait. How much do you know about the other colored dragons?
Not... I know
because we've got to deal with a purple one.
She kind of scratches her chin. I know a little bit about metallic dragons. That's all that I've really come across other than that one gem.
There was like a weird story puzzle thing that like we came across on an earlier adventure. And one of the puzzles involved a bunch of different colored dragons. I remember there was an iron dragon, there was a purple dragon, there was an aquamarine dragon, and I don't remember the other two. But this may be a wake-up call for the world. That they're coming back.
She thinks about that for a minute.
Corin, how much can I trust you?
I need to talk.
How much can I actually trust you?
I need to talk to him about that. I mean, how much do you feel you can trust me?
You dealt with a dragon. I'll have to trust you for now.
Oh,
Listen,
lovely.
our friend Tarragon.
She looks
As you
over.
can tell, he has a peculiar faith. Are you familiar with the name Ilsensin at all?
She scratches her head a bit.
He's
Thinks.
an illithid god.
She kind of holds a hovering hand over her blade.
He was attacked by purple dragons, 2 of them. And in order to save himself, erased his memories and stored himself in a crystal. The thing is he's not a bad person. He's got his memories back, and he's done nothing against us, nothing evil. He doesn't have evil plans. He doesn't plan to enslave people, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
He just wants to get back to his domain, so he can get the rest of his power back.
You made a deal with an elder god?
We didn't make a deal with him. That's the thing. None of us made a deal with him. I offered to help him if he could help me figure out what happened with my parents, but I broke that deal. However,
You're getting a very questioning look from Corin.
he has still been helping us. He's been a friend to Tarragon, and frankly, all of us. He doesn't do anything to us. We've been in talks, and I can speak freely without him judging or doing anything against me. I could call him a rat-faced bastard to his face. He wouldn't strike me down. I don't believe he has interest in hurting anybody. He just wants to go home. And we're kind of helping him out of the kindness of our heart.
She gives that quizzical look never really leaves her as she listens to your story.
But he was attacked by 2 purple dragons, and I lay out everything that we have learned about Ilsensin. I lay it all out.
Wow.
All the details.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Big gamble. Big gamble for a smart lady.
She puts a hand on your shoulder and crouches down so that her mouth is kind of past your face and like so speaking in directly into your ear.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very careful on who you tell this to.
That's why I asked if I could trust you.
And you took the word of somebody without checking their intentions.
I like to call it a good hunch. I have a good sense of intuition.
You're lucky. Today, I could strike you down where you stand right now.
You know, Corin, it's funny you say that. Fortune does favor the stupid. And frankly, I'm not the smartest. However, it served me well. I have found that honesty has always been the best policy. However, there are moments when you pick who to be honest to. And I feel like having friends who have had to deal with dragons before, long thought lost to time, probably really good friends to have.
You can feel the flat edge of the knife just kind of resting against your leg.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls it back. I have very interesting friends too. I have a tower full of knowledge. And you're very fortunate that I'm the only one who's read every single book in that tower. Give or take a few.
Were there any on baking?
She kind of leans, she kind of like steps back. And her whole demeanor changes. Of course, there were a bunch on baking. Goodness, I spend a lot
Awesome.
of my
Can I
free
borrow
time.
some?
I spend a lot of my free time cooking sweets and baking and.
And on a more serious note, are there any about vampirism and how to cure it? Asking for a sister.
Do you have the access to remove curse?
I know where she is.
Have you thought about getting access to remove curse?
I am a sorcerer. That is beyond me.
I'm sure there is a church.
And our church charges people to fix things.
A lot of them do.
Yeah. And Tarragon just wasn't strong enough to.
All right. Well, I would keep betting on remove curse.
Also, she's been buried under my house for like the last 14 years.
Why
so,
are you
like,
telling me more as she walks away?
Because I need help, and you're a friend.
Alrighty.
It's just that regret. Regret.
You all hear Latreus yell that part of the conversation out. But yeah, so.
Oh no, I thought I was talking to Corin like alone in her room. That's where I thought I was talking to her.
Well, no, like she leaves her own room and the door's open,
okay.
and you'd shout that.
Okay.
And now, and like I kind of explained to Juan earlier, yeah, her room's barely big enough for one person to lay in a bed in, as there's books everywhere. It was super uncomfortable with the two of you.
Okay.
But yeah.
Made uncomfortable by the conversation.
Yep. I'm gonna jump.
And I just I walk over to Tarragon and I say, well, we may have help in the form of Corin. In the future, with, your special friend.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. She threatened to kill me. But she likes that I'm stupid and lucky.
Oh, he's stupid.
Oh man. So yeah. I'm gonna jump.
The big yellow one is the sun.
I'm gonna jump the last 20 days of this travel.
Yay.
And as it has been completely uneventful for the most part.
Completely uneventful gives out the entire plot of our entire campaign. Completely uneventful.
Other than that, I don't need it, John. But you guys.
It's an easy favorite. Wow, I see how it is, Galrah.
You guys see.
But
Wow.
don't at me. Latreus is second. The fuck?
I see how it is. I see how it is.
Latreus is second.
I see how it is.
You just threw the friendship bomb on him, and he doesn't know how he feels about that yet.
Wait.
What?
He said 293 is an easy favorite. I see how it is.
I want Corin to completely retell the story of the 5 heroes in so much detail. We just replay the campaign again.
The cast is from here.
I mean, we have enough people to do it and to take an NPC.
That's so goddamn funny. Holy shit.
We have enough people to do it.
That's so funny. Anyway.
Wait, if we redo it, can we all be assigned different characters? So I'll play Harak. I'll play Harak. John has to play Valfatamy.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Jazz lost the short straw and is still a Kaz.
It still goes down every round.
God, that's
Still goes down every round.
Oh, god damn it. But yeah, you guys begin to see land.
Land ho!
Yeah.
And
I learned that one
Don't
from the
talk
guy
about
in the
me like
crow's
that.
nest. No, that's what the guy in the crow's nest said. Come on, guys, I'm trying. I'm trying to learn boats.
And as you guys are approaching, you get closer and closer, and you begin to see a large, sprawling port town. Like twice or maybe even 3 times the size of any other port you've seen back home. And as you continue to get closer, you notice a couple of... Originally, it looks like a rock. But as the closer you get, the more and more you notice that there is a statue partway sunken into the ground. A statue of a warrior. A human warrior, but all you really see is a shoulder and the head poking out of the water.
Hey, Jacob, was that there when I left? Was
This
it like
is a
that when I
different...
left?
We're in a different continent completely.
Okay.
Wait, is it the statue from the time where I tried to amp everybody up and it got ripped to shreds?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
no.
you! Fuck you! I know where we are.
Lamau.
Just Latreus, just like, I have a bad feeling about this place.
And
Guys,
it's
we shouldn't trust this place.
Jazz. It's literally the town from the first session you joined of that campaign.
No, are we still not gonna have maps for this place?
Yeah.
Still no map. Hell yeah.
Still no map.
That's so
Jacob.
fucking funny.
Jacob, it's been 5 years. Make a map.
I need to load that world up in Minecraft again and rebuild the map.
It's too old.
No, it's not. I still have it.
Minecraft world for this place?
It originated. Okay, a little behind the scenes for everybody. This whole world started due to a Minecraft map.
That's wonderful.
Seriously, we could have been playing
So
Minecraft all this time.
The tower
Yo, we
that
could play
Corin lives in.
Oh
The
my
tower
god.
that Corin lives in
D&D
was
in
a
my-
tower that Jacob built where every floor had a different theme.
Yeah. I was told about that.
I'm with
It's
Juan
pretty
on this.
One of them was hell.
You mean you could be playing Minecraft? Shut up, guys. What the hell?
Why are we
Like,
even
we could play
recording this?
Minecraft.
Play
Like,
Minecraft
we do
now.
D&D.
We even got a satyr skin in Minecraft. What the fuck, Jacob?
Y'all, I got a realm. Y'all want to make this happen?
We could be doing D&D in Minecraft.
Guys, we can
Not
build
really.
the guild.
Just no
Anyway, but as you begin approaching closer and closer to the port town, you can see another statue, one that is tall and made of the same materials as the one crumbled into the ocean, and looking as tall as what you would expect that one to look like standing up, of a female spellcaster in a red robe.
Is it like a big red cloth that's just kind of draped from the statue?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as a second statue next to it of a female Aarakocra with dual swords.
Oh, hey, it's a Cass.
And you get into port, and the captain's like, "All right, we're resupplying. We'll have 2 or 3 days here, and then we gotta head to the Dragonborn Kingdom."
I gotta find scurvy-proof food. Just dives into the water.
I'll just move to the tavern map because it'll be easier.
Yay!
There's the tavern. I need to see what's in here right now.
Did you get my question, Jacob?
Yes, I did. I need to calculate. Oh, hey, Siana.
Yes.
Can you roll me 2 tinkering checks? We forgot to do this a while back.
Oh, yeah. I need to do that.
What are we tinkering on?
This is something that Galrah had been working on since before you left. I'm just seeing. I'm now.
Yeah.
Giving.
This is before I left.
Giving
like,
that
before.
Giving that extra time. I'm figuring they would have worked on it a bit more, so that's why I'm having to.
I was gonna say we did have 20 days on a boat.
Yeah, maybe the DC is a little bit lower.
Where is your? There you are.
Tinkering.
There we are.
Also, while Siana's rolling that, a little more background. When I first joined D&D, we didn't have all these like fancy maps and stuff. We played a whole campaign on white backgrounds,
Uh-huh.
and that's
Yeah, no, I played on what's it called? We actually did it tabletop style, and we didn't have counters or like actual tokens. We used like whatever the fuck we could find, like chess pieces and stuff.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Fuck
Yeah.
you too, Jacob, putting me out in the bottom right corner of the map.
It's just how it was.
Since I am proficient with Tinker's tools, I'll add the proficiency plus my
Is that
intelligence.
Is that the right Latreus? You have 45 health? Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead and roll the second one.
Ooh.
Nice. You finished your project on the boat.
Sweet.
Galrah now has an attachment on their gun.
Yeah.
Hey, Galrah, what you working on?
Something to make my shots a little more quiet.
Oh.
Like a quieter of some kind?
Yeah, to suppress like, cause you know, like when we're in caverns and stuff, and it basically bounces off the walls, and it's just bad. Yeah, I'm working on something for that.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. My hearing's a little damaged from all those times you fired that gun next to me.
He just kind of frowns and goes back
Without
to work.
warning.
As you guys are walking through the town or looking around the town, you see a menagerie of people. Like every kind of person you could probably like. There's a good majority humans here, but you know, elves, like the main elves, dwarves, gnomes, dragonborn, lizard folk, Aarakocra.
Are there any
Many different, what you would think from the description, beast folk. But there is this place.
Latreus' eyes go wide at seeing a beast folk and goes, "Oh, guys, my people."
Yeah, there's, and like since beast folk encompass other like Harangon and minotaurs and all like the mammal ones, but there's also people who look like wolves and bears and other other mammals that aren't already covered in the D&D races.
Lizard folk are technically covered under the Dragonborn kingdom.
No, they're their own kingdom. They're not.
Oh, that's right. They are their own kingdom.
The beast folk in this is mammalian in origin.
Yeah, like a Kess wouldn't have been a beast folk. A Kess is an Aarakocra.
And
from the bird kingdom.
And a Kess, out of everybody here, you feel out of place.
Who's a Kess?
Or not a Kess, sorry, Ariza. Fuck, you fucked me up. Ariza. Ariza, out of every... Why did... Oh, I just realized what happened. Anyway.
I think we broke our DM.
We did.
Yeah, a little bit.
Out of everybody in the party, you're the one who feels out of place. You're the only tiefling in the entirety of the town that you can see so far.
Ariza looks a little bit uncomfortable.
You're used to them being very common. But
I'll
yeah.
roll insight to see if I can see Ariza's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
How's your comfort level, friend? On a scale from 1 to 20, what would you gauge your comfort level?
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
How does it make you feel?
I'm gonna say she definitely feels less uncomfortable than that. She'd probably be at like a 15.
Out of 20?
Yeah.
That's pretty uncomfortable. Okay.
Like, not shook, but just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Galrah's gotten over the culture shock like months ago, so...
Yeah, being the
Latreus-
only Ganassi, like he probably just pat her shoulders like, it's alright, I know exactly how you feel.
Latreus just appears beside Ariza with his little book, and he's just like, how does this make you feel, Ariza, being the minority in our group?
Ariza kind of like jumps. He's like, where did you come from?
I live in your head.
Oh man! You also notice one thing once you on the far end of the town, past the where the buildings stop, you see a large garrisoned wall, kind of like enclosing the port town from outside the rest of the continent.
I see.
Which is another thing that's strange to you guys.
Port Town is by itself.
Oh no, that's not the case at all.
What's up with the wall?
That was built very long ago, as the ocean would attack port towns first, so they are walled off to keep people to keep it from getting past it. It didn't work very well. That's more of historical artifact now.
So it's decorative.
Now it is, more or less. Though it's a great spot to cast some enchantment.
Why do you whisper that?
Nothing. Shall we find a place to drink, eat, have something more than just ship food?
I need a fucking root vegetable so goddamn bad.
He just crosses his arms like, my cookie was not that bad.
You don't use root vegetables.
Eventually, you slide into a tavern and are able to get a nice, warm, non-sea-based cooked meal.
I'm restocking on rations.
Good. You have to pay for those. You have to pay for those, you know.
How much do we use to
Actually,
We run all right now. Well,
Jacob.
It would have been.
Could I?
40
How
days.
many days are we here?
We're gonna be here for 3 days. You were on the sea for 40.
Can I work for rations?
Yeah, I'll say you can do that. You can work for the while you're in the tavern, you can work for the money to pay for rations.
Cool. I will.
For doing the entertainment background.
Yeah, I'll do entertainment, and I'll make sure to advertise.
Mm-hmm.
Our guild. Not that we could be here in a reasonable amount of time. Just if they're ever there.
Well, Latreus is on to something. We could start franchising. Maybe come out at another branch.
Golz, how about you assist me with advertising?
As you're doing this, some people that walk by are like, "Oh, Silverians, oh nice, foreign,
Foreign,
so foreign,
So nice.
I just create a little wall of fire around me with the create bonfire and control flames, and every now and again I'll just raise it up, bring it back down, raise it even higher, bring it back down, and then I'll start making the flames do like little dances and make them look like little horses and bears and animals, and a big fuck off elephant. Just kind of showing off the wildlife that we have in Silveria.
A lot of
fire.
people are like, some of the people are very interested in things like that. You've got a menagerie of different people like clapping and giving you coins.
And I'm just like, see, everybody's always worried about fire because they think it's going to burn things. And I extinguish it all and I go, but see, the carpets are fine.
Nobody's concerned about the fire here. You see that all they're focused on is the display. They could care less that it's made of fire.
Interesting. You all are a lovely, weird group of people. And I'm happy to be in your homes.
But yeah.
Anyway, more fire.
As people are eating or whatever. Are people exploring the town too after getting a meal?
I definitely will.
Okay. When you roam around, something weird catches your eye, Galrah. You hear a person like, "Come one, come all, come get your jar of bees."
Yes!
What?
Yes! Yes!
I would like to buy a jar of bees.
An ancient heroic tradition from the 5 kingdoms.
Yes! hero, Jacob. It's the motherfucking jar of bees.
You look like a traveler. Would you like to partake? He points to you out, Galrah. Would you like to partake in our heroic tradition of having your own jar of bees?
Are they all the same? Like, how? What are people doing with these bees? Like, are they shaking them around? Are they just kind of looking at them like as a spectacle? Like, what are they doing?
Or do you ask him that, or does he just look around to look for an observation?
I kind of do just a basic observation. I've got a 16 passive.
You see anybody in the town picks up like anybody who buys them has them and just takes them with them. You don't see what they do with them. They just take them with them.
That's so suspicious.
It's bizarre.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jacob,
Yes.
can I perceive to see if one of those jars has a queen?
Yeah, sure. Perceive. Roll perception. Yeah.
We had an 8 on a bandolier, and I smashed it all. I shook the hell out of it, smashed it on the ground, and then pointed at the boss and said, "He did it." And then they all just.
Golz. Nothing has a queen in it, but you realize something. They're not bees. They're wasps.
And they're not bees. They're wasps.
Oh, I hate that.
How much?
He looks. Well, for a wonderful, wonderful heroic tradition, I could sell some of these for you for 20 gold apiece a jar.
Buy all of them. They will be useful in the endgame.
Do you
Ariza
have
would
any
like to
offers
buy.
for bulk?
Well,
I'll buy one. It'll be a nice souvenir.
he looks. I don't really sell them in bulk. Most people just get one jar.
Yeah,
I'm just
Ariza,
gonna pick out a jar.
He nods. Oh, thank you for your money. Thank you for your patronage. Just remember, when you're in a tight spot, shatter the jar.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
The hidden 6th hero, the Mega Bee Drill.
But yeah, Ariza and Galrah leave the stall with a jar of bees each.
Man, this guy's tourist trapping on my nostalgia.
Um,
How dare he?
wait, Ariza thinks of something, and then goes back. Actually, I'd like a second jar of bees, please.
well, of course, 20 more gold.
I give him 20 more gold.
So now
Put
you
it on
have,
a belt.
you now
Put
have
them on a belt.
2 jars of bees.
Wait.
Yep, I spent my pudding money on that shit. I'm proud of that.
I love Tarragon in the background, like, oh my, like, why would anyone buy a jar? Oh my god, they bought bees.
Not Galrah just being like, it's not for me.
Look, man, every one of my characters has a story. Alex kickflipped a horse. Mercedes killed a child. But Chloe killed a dragon with bees.
um,
Children.
another thing you notice is that there is a decent amount of Warforged in this town. Like, not nearly as much as you're used to seeing Galrah, but like a sizable amount.
Oh, you guys aren't like slaves here. Cool.
But yeah, you're exploring the town.
Wait, would
It's
293 have been from the 5 Kingdoms?
he was not, but he could have been.
Interesting.
Wait, are you assuming all Warforged know each other?
No, I'm assuming that all Warforged come from the place where I've only seen Warforged.
That's
They're
fair.
not all made in the same place. No.
I've only seen them in one place, and it's
They
here.
are not all. They aren't all from the same place.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Um,
All satyrs are from the same place, the Feywild.
I thought you weren't from there.
I was. I am Fey, idiot.
There's a couple of people. There's some like other people. There's like some stalls selling books, and there's a couple of books of different like there's a children's version of the Five Heroes story. There's a historical version. There's like a narrative version.
I will grab the narrative and the children's versions.
I want to
They
grab
are on his reading level.
I want to grab the historical version.
All right. The historical version is dense because it gives the original history of of the first heroes from a little over 500 years ago.
How much for all three?
How much for all three? For all
Yeah,
three,
how
it'd be
much for
easily just like a gold.
Okay.
Spend 1 gold for that.
So how much silver is it for?
It'd be
For
like
the
60,
kids' version
or
and the
not
narrative.
60. It'd be like 6 silver for 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much gold am I missing after just getting the historic version?
Just the historic. Oh my god. It's like that's like 3 silver for it. So you'd be.
I tell you what, I'll buy all 3 and give the historic version to Ariza.
Tarragon, this is a great tourist place.
Thank you.
To be fair, they were only freed 20 years ago. They are capitalizing on that shit.
Tarragon, the person who looks for treasure, goes to a completely different continent for the first time and comments on how touristy it is.
Tarragon's like, man, this is a complete tourist trap. Oh god, they are buying everything.
Guys, they have Hawaiian shirts here.
What is a Hawaii?
I don't know, but it's so flowery. This one has flamingos on it.
I mean, there is, of course, just you don't need to look for treasures. It's given at a price.
You know what? The real treasure is the memories we made along the way, Tarragon, and I shake the jar of bees in his face.
The bees.
Jacob, I want to find a Hawaiian shirt that just has a bunch of fire lilies on it.
Yeah, it's easy enough. Like.
Yes, excellent. Latreus is officially on vacation. This is 2 casters I have wearing Hawaiian shirts in 2 separate games now.
You guys like look around and like there's a decent amount of like restaurants and shops that are like themed after the 5 heroes. And at one point in time, you cross a large building that is. I gotta think of a good alliteration for this. It was I can't think of something right now. I do have a name.
Haunted?
I know what it is. It looks more like a small school. It's on like closer to the inland area of the town. It's like practice magic at
The Inland Institution of Intelligent Beings.
No, I know what I want to do for this. I didn't think of it ahead of time. What's okay? When like a museum or a building is dedicated to someone, how do they usually write that in the name?
A wing?
Or just like a whole building. You know how like they dedicate buildings to people?
They will literally just call it the name of the person building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like a dedication.
Okay, so then it is just called the Melody School for Magic.
Oh,
Okay.
Um,
That hurts. That hurts. That hurts a lot.
And you see,
You guys didn't know her.
and you see the students that are coming in and out. Part of their uniform is like a red cloak, very similar to the one draped across the statue
Melody
of the
was
female sorcerer.
Corin before Corin was Corin. She was supposed to be one of the 5 heroes, and then she died when Jazz showed up. Thanks, Jazz. You killed the cool wizard lady.
you got a bird instead. You're welcome.
He went down every fight.
Oh, is that why Latreus hits
Yeah,
birds
but
for
he
Matthew?
did
No.
hella damage. Like,
He did do hella damage.
Cannon.
Um, but yeah, like the part of the uniform is very similar to the red cloth draped over the female statue of the human spellcaster.
Saw blade, flurry burb.
And when you guys like as you explore, I'm guessing you kind of just explore everywhere.
yeah.
Along the wall, there is a mural painted of the 5 heroes fighting creatures coming from the ocean to protect the town. It is you see the strange serpent-like beast shooting a geyser of water. A kraken-like creature that absorbs lightning. A woman with white fur and leathery white bat wings, followed by a storm holding a great axe. A cleric in full armor, holding up a shield and blasting fire towards the beasts. The same Aarakocra that is in a statue with dual swords rushing in, slicing up creatures from the sea. A small, hooded child with yellow galoshes running in with a dagger. And a lizard riding a flighted creature. Not quite a bird, not quite a bat, something reptilian. With a rifle, firing into the crowd. And as you look upon this mural and see that, and kind of get a bigger idea of actually how hard the hardships of the people that lived here fighting creatures from the ocean, this is where we're going to end our session for today.
Okay.